Welcome to the Village People's Weekly Roundup, Part 1. I don't know if you noticed I screwed up the numbers and the messages, so the numbers will be out of order, but hopefully they won't be redundant messages. I so apologize. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 202. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. I think this week's roundup will revolve around answering questions that people still had about my race. But first, two things. One, if you want to read my race report, you can find it either at terrywurzbacher.com or talkingwithdrterry.com, and Terry is Terrie. Secondly, I have to give shout-outs to the other people other than Dr. Gilbert who made me have a race with as little stress as possible, at least as little stress as possible about this call. Karen sent me inspiring quotes every single day in a text message. The connection with her was vital because when you're out there on the open road with no sleep in the blazing sun, you have to have something to lean on. And always knowing there would be a quote from her when I looked at my phone helped keep me anchored. This was a tremendous help, and I thank you, Karen. On the technical end was Aaron, who made sure the calls were downloaded every day so that I would have a record of them. This wasn't easy since I didn't have a regular schedule of making the calls. He paid great attention, though, and ensured that I was taken care of. Then there was Jay, who at about the halfway point took over for me as far as giving updates on Facebook. You may remember that one thing I was advised to do was minimize my distractions, and him giving people updates allowed me to stay off Facebook, stay off my phone, and just focus on the race. Plus, he made sure the calls were uploaded into Spotify, too. This took a lot of his personal time, but I'm so grateful. These are the people you know. There were others I talked about who helped me with race strategy, but they aren't on the call. It simply proves that you, A, have to ask for help, and B, it does take a village. You guys all know that because you're part of the village. Thank you all for your help and support, and of course my thanks also extends to all of you who stepped out of your comfort zone and left me messages of support. Tim talked about doing a pre-post-mortem. In other words, laying out what you expect to happen in an event or a race, and then trying to anticipate problems that may develop so that you know how to deal with them. It's funny, but that's what I advise all the newbies, to try and anticipate issues that may develop. I have to say, though, that in all my races, things have happened that I would never have anticipated, such as startling a buzzard and finding a puppy or having a wire poke up through my shoe. There were things such as GI issues that I've anticipated and tried to plan for and done quite well, but sometimes even the things you anticipate happen at unusual times and sometimes unusual places. But I certainly use Tim's idea almost always in prep for a race. We'll talk more tomorrow. Have a diamond day.